My good grandson, I finally found you. You are the heir of my family. From now on, all the assets of my family will be yours.
I am the family of the richest man in Hiking.
Gu Chang, Gu Chang, Gu Chang.
Gu Chang, the heir of the richest person in Hiking.
No. I can't transmigrate. My life as a second-generation rich kid had just begun.
You can return upon glorious sacrifice. Please note that this message must not be disclosed to others.
Glorious sacrifice. Doesn't glorious sacrifice mean seeking death? In this great Qian where treacherous officials hold sway, this is too simple.
The Chancellor arrives.
Qinhuang, Prime Minister of the Great Qian Dynasty.
Greetings to the Chancellor.
He is that great treacherous official Qin Wang who controls the government. As long as I oppose him, wouldn't it be easy for me to die?
Report. 800 Li urgent dispatch. 300,000 troops of the Turlan are attacking the water pass. The Turlan envoy is already waiting outside the hall. What happened? What's going on? Why did it have to be now?
Turlan wants to start a war? Esteemed ministers, do you have any strategies?
The Turlan Great Lord has arrived. This is really hard. What should we do?
Your Majesty, the Turlan Great Monarch has just ascended the throne. He merely wants to establish. Your Majesty, we should prioritize the overall situation.
Does the Chancellor mean that?
The Turlan Great Monarch merely wants face? Then our dynasty shall grant him face. Why not sign a treaty? Ceding territory and paying indemnity?
Spineless wretch. You want to kneel before the battle has even begun. The Great Qian was precisely ruined by their machinations.
Esteemed ministers, do you also agree with what the Chancellor said?
What the Chancellor says is correct. We implore Your Majesty to consider the overall situation. Cede territory and pay indemnity.
Your Majesty, issue the decree.
Issue your beloved.
You are presumptuous, uttering wild boasts, roaring in the imperial court. You, treasonous.
You!
What about me? Fearing defeat before the battle, selling out the country for glory. I think the treasonous ones. Are you three bastards?
You.
I never thought that in the imperial court there would still be such a loyal official daring to oppose Chancellor Qin.
You stop slandering others. This old man's actions are for the sake of the common people under heaven. Do you not know that once war breaks out, how many common people will be displaced and homeless? This old man is a veteran of 3 reigns, always prioritizing the overall situation. You, a mere master of ceremonies, what do you understand? Drag him out for me.
I despise. Today cede land and pay reparations to Turlan. Tomorrow cede land and pay reparations to Dongjing. No matter how vast the Great Qian's territory and realm are, it cannot withstand your squandering, you prodigal old dog.
Well said.
Do you know what you're saying?
Are you deaf? Good. Let me tell you. One say. You are just a prodigal old dog.
Bold. Insubordination. Disrespectful to superiors. Today, this Prime Minister will take your dog life.
Come on, kill me. If you kill me, you cannot kill all the people in the world. If I Gu Cheng die, future generations will.
Consider me a loyal and righteous man. I absolutely cannot let him die.
This is what you asked for.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Gu Cheng, rest assured, I will not let you die.
Your Majesty, what do you mean?
Prime Minister Qin cannot be killed.
This fellow, in front of all the officials, publicly humiliated this Prime Minister. Does Your Majesty mean to protect him?
Gu Cheng is emotionally agitated. A momentary slip of the tongue. Prime Minister, please do not be so petty. If the Prime Minister wants to kill him, you might as well kill me first.
Your Majesty jests. This old minister is unwell and will take my leave.
He's leaving already. I want to die. You old villain with a hoary beard, white-haired wretch.
Say no more. Gu Cheng, I understand your heart, but you must protect yourself first. To protect me.
You cannot enter. Get out of the way. You cannot enter. Make way for me. Get out of the way. Where's the great Qian's Empress? We have come to deliver the final ultimatum. Our 300,000 troops are already at the border, arrayed in formation. As long as our great lord gives the order, they will advance straight in. However, our great lord is kind-hearted and does not want to see war cause widespread suffering. Therefore, we will give you one last chance to sue for peace.
The great lord is benevolent. This old minister said before, we should measure the resources of great Qian to please Turlin.
Prime Minister Qin is still sensible.
This prime minister can't wait to submit and pay tribute to Turlin. It's just a pity that some people are unwilling.
Who is it? So bold.
Lord Gu, weren't you very fierce just now? Why are you hiding? I want to see how you act in front of Turlin. How long can you stay tough?
I thought you were some kind of
The film
important
was
figure.
translated
Turns out,
and
you're just a
narrated
tiny
by
insignificant
media.
official. Matters between two nations allow you to meddle.
Ceding territory for peace, losing sovereignty and humiliating the nation. Everyone under heaven can concern themselves with this.
Our great Turlin is strong in troops and horses. If a real fight breaks out, your great Qian won't be able to withstand it. If that time truly comes, trying to seek peace again won't be so simple.
Every chi of territory costs a chi of bone. Millions of common people, millions of lives. We the sons of Han never fear foreign enemies. We only fear treacherous dogs selling out the nation.
Stop spouting nonsense.
You are in the imperial capital. You don't have to go to the battlefield to fight and risk your life. So naturally you speak lightly. One word. Cede territory and pay indemnity. If you dare utter a single word of refusal, believe it or not, I will cleave you alive.
Even if you cleave me alive today, I will still tell you. Great Qin will not cede territory, will not pay indemnity, nor will it engage in marriage alliances. I would rather die singing loudly in the rain than live dependent on others.
I was not mistaken in my judgment. Great Gian is in need of loyal officials like Minister Gu, who are upright and resolute.
Are you truly not afraid of death?
Come on. Strike here. No way. You won't even strike me now.
You reckless lunatic. It seems we need to apply a stronger medicine.
Gu Cheng,
Gu Cheng, how dare you be so presumptuous?
Gu Cheng, your great Qian is supposed to be a nation of propriety.
I despise. Drawing a sword openly in the Golden Imperial Hall, threatening court officials. Do you even deserve to talk about propriety and rules? The death penalty can be waived, but life will not. The first slap is for myself.
The film was
For your dog-like eyes looking down on
and
others.
narrated by M. Nina.
The second slap is from me on behalf of the great Qian Empress, for your disregard of hierarchy, for disturbing our great hall.
You
what? This third slap is from me on behalf of the common people of Great Chan, for disturbing the peace of the people of Great Chan. Why aren't you speaking now? I tell you, I'm merely acting according to the laws of Great Chan, administering a minor punishment as a major warning. If you are unconvinced, come and strike me.
You. Prime Minister Qin, is this your Great Qian's attitude? If this is the case, then we have nothing left to discuss.
Your Majesty, this fellow Gu Cheng has disrupted the court, ruined the overall situation of the peace talks. His crimes are too numerous to record. I request Your Majesty issue a decree. Strip him of his official post. Execute him at the Meridian Gate.
I request Your Majesty issue a decree. Strip him of his official post. Execute him at the Meridian Gate.
Your Majesty, what are you waiting for?
A loyal and righteous official like Minister Gu speaks out when faced with injustice. How can I let down?
Your Majesty, please do not hesitate. I request that Gu Cheng be beheaded and his head displayed publicly. This fellow Gu Cheng lacks propriety. His crime is heinous.
You truly are good teammates. Kill me. Hurry up and kill me.
I am a bit tired today. This matter shall be discussed later.
Your Majesty, in broad daylight, the crime is undeniable. What is there left to reconsider? Your Majesty delaying like this. Could it be that you intend to shield this fellow?
Absolutely not. There is resistance. I need to apply some stronger medicine.
Chancellor Qin.
Your Majesty, do not listen to that old man's nonsense. Since I dared to do it, I dare to face the consequences.
Minister Gu.
Your Majesty needs not say more. Today I, your subject, assaulted the envoy and the Chancellor. This is truly a great disrespect. I, your subject, am willing to die to secure your Majesty's great reputation.
After all, it was the Talon envoy who drew his sword first. Minister Gu, although his actions were somewhat excessive, it is still understandable under the circumstances. I believe we still must grant leniency based on the circumstances.
It seems Your Majesty values this Gu Cheng highly. Absolutely not. He must die.
No. You won't even kill me for this.
Your Majesty, since you are unwilling to kill this fellow, why not let him atone for his crime by meritorious service? After today's incident, the relationship between the two countries has already broken down. Since Lord Gu said he dares to act and dares to face the consequences, why not send him to repair the relationship between the two countries? How about that?
Sending Minister Gu as an envoy to Talon. This is a scheme to murder. Based solely on today's events, Minister Gu will surely die if he goes. I believe.
Your Majesty, I, your subject, am willing to go.
Chancellor Qin's intentions are malicious. If Lord Gu goes to Turlin this time, I fear the outcome will be disastrous.
Minister Gu is upright and incorruptible. He is of our great Qian, a rare loyal official. If he were to die, I would be ashamed to face my ancestors.
Then what does your highness
Film
mean?
was translated
You
and
shall depart
narrated
immediately.
by M Media.
Rush to the border. Intercept Minister Gu. Wait until this turmoil passes. Then let Minister Gu return to service. To serve me.
Your servant. This is the first time I have seen Your Majesty treat another man with such dedication.
Minister Gu. He is worth it.
However,
Speak your mind directly.
your servant feels one must judge a person holistically. In court, in private, actions may not match words.
This matter must not be known to outsiders. It seems only I must go there myself. Whether Minister Gu is utterly loyal, I will know after one test.
Stop. This is a vital area of the royal court. Unauthorized entry is forbidden. State your names those who approach. We are envoys of Great Kian, sent by Her Majesty the Empress, and by the order of Prime Minister Qin, we wish to meet the Great Lord on this trip. To discuss the affairs of our two nations. So it's the spineless Great Kian people. Great Kian has a rich climate and pleasant land and water. The women raised there are quite extraordinary too. Last time the batch that Prime Minister Qin sent over, they were truly top-notch, soft skin and tender flesh. You could pinch them and water would flow out, just like little lambs. It is the honor of Han women to be favored by the military lords. I just love you Great Kian people. With this docile and obedient manner. Speak. How many cities are you going to see to our Turlin this time? And how many women will you send? Prime Minister Qin has instructed us that our Great Kian will show the greatest sincerity and will surely satisfy the esteemed Turlin.
What are you saying? Every inch of our territory was pioneered by the ancestors of Great Chan. Every woman is a subject of Her Majesty the Empress of Great Chan. What are you to spout such nonsense here? Get lost.
Fine, fine, fine. I'll just wait to collect your corpse.
And you others. I'm telling you, our Great Chan will not cede territory, will not pay indemnity, will not enter into marriage alliances, nor offer tribute. Stop your wishful thinking here. Quickly inform your Great Lord that the Great Chan envoy Gu Cheng has arrived.
Gu Cheng. So you are the one who in the imperial court humiliated our Turlin envoy?
That is correct.
The Great Lord is inside. But the Great Lord said, if you wish to see him, you must crawl in on your knees from here. Did you hear that? I order you to kneel and pay homage to the Great Lord.
I am a subject of Great Chan. I do not kneel before the monarch of another nation.
This is the Great Lord's command. Dare you disobey?
He is your Great Lord. Not the Great Lord of me Gu Cheng. He has no right to command me.
Right? Come on. This is your right. Either today you obediently crawl in on your knees for me, or I will chop off your legs.
I am a minister of Great Chan. Representing the Empress of Great Chan, I stand as an equal to your Great Lord. You a mere personal guard before the tent. Dare to be insolent towards me here. Move aside. Move aside. Turlin is powerful, and these personal guards are inherently arrogant. They regard Great Chan as pigs and dogs. I will send him to the audience tent. I must die today.
I will chop you down.
Beautiful.
Wait,
Ashina Rui, Princess of Turlin.
Her Highness the Princess.
the Great Lord wants to see him. You cannot kill him. Your courage is quite remarkable. A great Kian person like you. I have never seen before. Let's go. My elder brother is waiting for you.
So you are Gu Cheng?
Great Qiananbo Gu Cheng. I greet the Great Lord.
First you struck my Turlin envoy. Then you struck this ruler's personal guards.
Great Lord of Turlin.
You truly possess great audacity.
The Turlin Nonvo ran rampant in my Great Qian court.
The
He
film
deserved
was
to be struck.
translated
The Great Lord as
and
personal guards were
narrated
arrogant
by
and
Media.
overbearing. They also deserved to be struck.
Your great Kian have an old saying. When hitting a dog you must look at its owner. Even if they committed a colossal mistake. It is not your place to discipline them.
Great Qian has another saying. Does the Great Lord know it? If the Son of Heaven violates the law, he is punished the same as commoners, let alone the Turlin Envo, or the Great Lord as personal guards. Even if it were you yourself, standing before me, I would still strike without hesitation.
Impudence. You dare to strike the Great Lord, who gave you such audacity. Great Lord, this man deserves death. How many lives do you have?
Though consumed by raging fire I shall never regret, leaving only my loyalty and courage to illuminate the world.
Good. Since you wish to die so badly, then this ruler shall grant your wish.
What kind of shot is that?
The Great Lord is a divine archer. How could he possibly miss? The Great Lord merely intended to spare him. Great Kion scholars. I have seen many. Their mouths are full of benevolence and righteousness, but their hearts are full of depravity and hypocrisy. Someone like you, an unyielding person unafraid of death. This is the first time I have encountered.
Confucius spoke of achieving humanity. Mencius spoke of upholding righteousness. Justice resides in the heart. Thus naturally I fear neither life nor death.
If you truly were that kind of hypocrite, this ruler's arrow would surely have blown your head apart. But now, this ruler is a little reluctant to kill you. Gu Chang, an unyielding person like you, should not remain obscure. Join Turlin. This ruler absolutely will not let talent like yours go unnoticed.
You wish to recruit me?
Exactly. This ruler will not only pardon you for the offense you just committed, but also promise you a boundless future. The Great Lord truly is a man of great talent and strategy, eager for talent. Gu Chang, what are you still hesitating about? To receive the Great Lord Yi's favor, this is a blessing accumulated over 3 lifetimes.
Then Great Lord you should just kill me. That is absolutely impossible.
I understand your persistence. With Chancellor Qin present, you will never rise to prominence. Only here can you truly distinguish yourself. Follow this ruler and create immortal achievements.
Great Lord, your kindness. I appreciate it greatly. My head is right here. Take it then.
Why are you so stubborn?
Guards, take Lord Gu away and settle him properly. Without this Lord's command, he is not allowed to leave Turlin by even half a step. Yes. What a fine young man. It's a pity he cannot be used by me. If the Great Lord wishes to subdue this man, your subject recommends someone. Who? This person used to be a general of Great Kion, but now he is a commander of 10,000 in Turlin, Quan Zhangxiu.
Noble one! Noble one, spare my life. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Han girls.
Prime Minister can offer tribute to Turlin with many Han girls. These are all slaves. Their lives are cheaper than grass. Lord Gu, if you are unhappy, I will slaughter her immediately. Apologize to the Lord.
There's no need. Let her go, if possible. Give her son extra food.
Lord Gu, you are truly benevolent. Why show compassion for these lowly Han slaves?
But you look like a Han person too.
That was before. I now is a noble Turlin person. These low-class Han people, what do they have to do with me? I am Quan Zhangxiu, commander of 10,000 in Turlin. By the Great Lord's command, I have come to persuade you to surrender. Lord Gu.
Surrender.
People strive for higher ground. Water flows to lower places. Turlin is far superior to Great Kion. I believe Lord Gu will make a wise decision.
Is this your reason for defecting to Turlin?
Do I need any other reason? Look at me. I am now a commander of 10,000 in Turlin, holding high rank and great power, enjoying glory and wealth. If Lord Gu, like me, defects to Turlin, I believe Lord Gu will gain even more.
You have gained a lot. But you are missing one thing.
What?
Your face.
What did you say?
I said you are shameless. I said you are disloyal and unfilial, disrespectful and unrighteous.
You
what? A traitorous subject and
The
wicked
film
son.
was
A dog with a broken spine.
translated
I have
and
never
narrated
seen
by
such a
Media.
brazenly shameless person.
General Quan, absolutely not.
What's wrong? If you have the guts, chop me down.
The Great Lord said, no one is allowed to harm Lord Gu.
Not chopping me now. I still overestimated you.
Gu Cheng, you have a sharp tongue. I cannot out-argue you. Today the Great Lord has given an order. I dare not touch you. What about you then? Do you dare lay a hand on me?
There's even a demand like this.
Come on, let me see your ferocity.
Since you have such a request, then I shall satisfy you.
General Quan. Gu Cheng. How dare you?
But you were the one who asked for this.
I am a Turlan commander of 10,000. You dare harm me? The Great Lord will not spare you.
Isn't it just death? To be able to mutilate a traitor and villain like you, I will die without regret. And also, hurry up and find a physician. Be quick. Maybe it can still be reattached. Go.
This is going to meet death, not going to receive a reward. Lord Gu, why is he so happy? What? You said Gu Cheng mutilated Quan Zhangxiu? Absolutely true. General Quan's life is safe. But that thing is already ruined. He can never be intimate again. Simply outrageous. You may leave. Yes. Gu Cheng is firm and unyielding, utterly loyal and courageous. It's just a pity. He is not a person of Turlan. Gu Cheng, this man, can only be killed. He cannot be recruited. Great Lord, please decide quickly.
The film was translated
Elder
and
brother, Gu
narrated
Cheng
by
is a
Media.
true gentleman whose words match his actions. He should not die.
This matter went afar. If we do not kill him, I fear it will be difficult to satisfy the masses.
If Gu Cheng were the envoy of Great Qian, being so outrageous, naturally he should be killed. But what if Gu Cheng were my Turlan son-in-law?
What? Before mother passed away, what she worried about most was your marriage. Countless sons of Turlan. You found none worthy. How is it that today you are finally willing to marry?
After meeting Gu Cheng, other men are difficult to find appealing again.
Little sister, with that statement from you, I the Lord know what to do now. Lord Gu arrives. He comes at the perfect time. Let him enter.
Great Lord. I Gu injured, the Turlan commander of 10,000. I specifically came to accept death.
Let's not mention that first. Gu Cheng, you should not be married yet, right?
Not yet married.
Then, do you want a wife or not? My sister, the Lord's sister, the pearl of the grasslands, the swan pursued by countless Turlan warriors. She has taken a liking to you.
What a calamity. I courted death and ended up with a debt of lovesickness.
Gu Cheng, if you nod your head, I will immediately arrange your wedding. Lord Gu is a man of outstanding talent, and our princess is of unparalleled beauty. The two of you are truly a perfect match for the ages. Lord Gu, why are you still standing there stunned? Hurry up and thank the Great Lord for his immense grace.
I absolutely cannot agree to this. If I really marry the Turlan princess, I won't be able to die. But I cannot be too blunt, lest I hurt the princess's feelings. I must find a suitable excuse.
Gu Cheng, why are you still hesitating? Could it be that you think my sister is not worthy of you?
The princess is peerlessly beautiful. There is no reason why she wouldn't be worthy. It is just that. I am an envoy of Great Gian, and I bear a heavy responsibility.
That is easy to handle. It is nothing more than the border conflict, right? Your subject will return now to draft the order. Lord Gu, as long as you nod your head, my Turlan will immediately withdraw its troops and maintain eternal peace with Great Kian.
Also there are many Han people in Turlan. I truly cannot bear to see them.
That is also easy to discuss. Those people,
The
every
film
single
was
one of them,
translated and
shall all be
narrated
released.
by M Media.
consider this the dowry. I, as her elder brother, give this to my sister.
Seriously, he agreed to that too. How can I refuse now?
Now it is time for you to make a decision.
So be it. I will consider this a sacrifice, for the sake of those Han commoners, sacrificing my masculine charm. Great Lord, I am willing to marry the princess, to forge peace between Great Chin and Turlan.
Good.
Determined to court death, I ended up with a beautiful wife, and became the imperial son-in-law of Turlan. This whole situation is absurd.
What are you looking at, husband?
Of course I am looking at my wife's beautiful face.
Husband. It is getting late. All you great Kion people say that. The spring night is short, and every moment is precious.
Gu Cheng, I, this lord, will ask you one last time. Do you truly intend to return? Great Kion is a man-eating whirlpool.
Of course I must return. If I don't go back I won't be able to die.
You have offended Prime Minister Qin. He will absolutely not let you go. The moment you return to Great Kion is the countdown to your death.
Holding the saber standing ready for the smoke of war. Life and death have always been treated lightly.
My sister,
When a woman marries a chicken, she follows the chicken. When she marries a dog, she follows the dog. I will return with Cheng Lang.
in that case fine. I, this lord, will not keep you here. But remember this. At any time, if you ever become disillusioned with Great Kion, then feel free to return. The gates of Turlan will always be open for you.
Starting today, you are no longer slaves of Turlan, but free citizens of Great Qian. All of you go home now.
Lord Gu's merits are boundless.
Lord Gu's merits are boundless.
Hurry up and go. Go home quickly.
Let's go quickly.
Please take care of yourselves.
My parents are both deceased. My brother is missing, and I have nowhere to go. I beg Lord Gu to take me in. Husband, let us keep her.
Very well. Then you shall stay by my side and serve as a maid.
Thank you, Lord Gu.
Rise.
Minister Gu is truly a pillar of the nation. Without expending a single soldier or troop, he managed to make Talon retreat.
Your subject merely got lucky.
Minister Gu is far too modest. Such immense merit. I shall certainly reward you handsomely.
Your Majesty speaks truly.
This old fellow definitely harbors ill intentions.
Lord Gu's efforts and merits are great. No reward is too great for him. This old subject believes that the position of censor of the censorate is the most suitable.
The censorate has already been hollowed out. It is completely a useless government office. Prime Minister Chin intends to promote him in name but demote him in reality, ensuring Minister Gu never rises again.
What is the meaning of this? Why is it like this? Just wait and see. Regarding what the Prime Minister has said, we subject second the motion.
I decree. Promote Minister Gu to Censor of the Censorate, Rank 2, and bestow upon him the purple goldfish tally.
I'd like to see. What waves this censorate, which exists only in name, can still stir up?
And into seas of fire.
Steward, all miscellaneous personnel have been dealt with completely. Absolutely no one will come to interfere with your important matter. Well done. After the deed is done, you will be heavily rewarded. Steward who?
Liu Shang, an assassin roaming the martial world.
I do not need a reward. I only hope that you can fulfill your promise and help me find sister. Rest assured, this assassination attempt was entirely arranged by Prime Minister Qin. With his involvement, 10 sister can be found for you. Gu Cheng, today I shall avenge the Marquis.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
But you must be exhausted from the journey. You must certainly be tired. Soak your feet in hot water, and you'll sleep more soundly tonight.
Thank you, you've worked hard. Why has the journey been so peaceful? Prime Minister Chen, can you really be relied upon? Is killing me that difficult? I've been waiting for you. It's been so hard. You're finally here.
I was originally the steward of the Marquis' residence, living a life of luxury, but unexpectedly after the Marquis died, I became a stray dog. This is all because of you.
This is all your own doing. The Marquis of Yangnan harmed innocent lives, guilty of the most heinous crimes.
Very well, Gu Cheng. What time is it now? And you still dare to be so arrogant? Do you know the character for death, how it is written? In the imperial capital, you were full of reservations. Now heaven is high and the emperor is far away. No one can save you now.
This official does not need saving, to die for fairness and justice. This is my honor. The common people, they will remember that this official came here, fought and struggled. Stop talking nonsense. If you want to kill or dismember me, just do it.
Then I shall send you to meet the King of Hell.
I forbid you from harming my master.
What are you? A lowly maidservant. Sister, mind your own business.
My master is a good person. You must not harm my master.
Since you to master and servant share such deep affection, then I will send both of you to the Yellow Springs together.
Come on, get up.
If you want to kill Lord Gu, first step over my dead body. You dare attack me? Have you gone mad? Prime Minister Qin hired you to have Gu Cheng killed. He didn't hire you to protect him. I am very clear about what I am doing. Don't forget, only Prime Minister Qin can find your sister. Then Prime Minister Qin need not trouble himself. Sister, I have already found her. You cunning Gu Cheng. No wonder you were so fearless. So you had a hidden card up your sleeve.
This official truly knows nothing.
You are still pretending not to know? Just based on your acting skills and composure. You are truly admirable. What are you still standing around for? Hack them to death. We only listen to Brother Liu. Good. Good. I misjudged you. So you and Gu Cheng are working together. Gu Cheng, your schemes are truly deep. Your plotting is truly vicious.
This truly was not any arrangement of mine. This official even wanted you all to avenge the Marquis of Yong'an.
Stop talking. I know what's going on. This is a trap. The green hills remain unchanged. The green waters flow long. Trying to run? Gu Cheng, don't celebrate too soon. Among the southeast border army, all are old acquaintances of the Marquis and disciples of Prime Minister Qin. They will not let you go.
I was just looking for a way to die, how to send off the public.
Thank you, Lord Gu, for protecting my younger sister.
It was merely a small effort. It is not worth mentioning.
Please, Lord, listen to a piece of advice from me. You must not go to the southeast border.
The film was translated and
What this man said
narrated
before
by
his death
M
was
Media.
absolutely not empty words or intimidation. The commanders of the southeast border army are all Prime Minister Qin's partisans. Every single one of them wants nothing more than to execute you. If you insist on going, it is certain death.
That's excellent. He's a good for nothing. He cannot kill me. This southeast border army. Surely there's no problem, right? I was personally appointed by Her Majesty as the Imperial Inspector holding the credentials and bear the heavy responsibility of defending the nation's borders and dealing with raiders and bandits. If I were to flee, what would happen to the people of the southeast? What about the soldiers on the front lines?
But
My mind is made up. Say no more.
knowing there is a tiger on the mountain, yet deliberately heading towards the Tiger Mountain, Lord Gu's true heroic nature, I admire it greatly. But my lord, an official like you must not die. I am willing to follow you closely and swear to defend your safety until death. We will follow Lord Gu until death.
I cannot let them follow me. They are all martial arts masters. If they are by my side, how can I seek death? Foolish. The nation is currently in peril. You are all fine young men. Staying by my side is just a waste of time. You have more meaningful things that need to be done. Your official do not need protection. If any of you dares to follow me, don't blame me for turning hostile.
My lord. Brother Liu, what should we do? Since my lord won't let us follow him, then we will protect him secretly. My lord's life is worth more than all of ours combined. We absolutely cannot let that group in the southeast border army, those beasts, harm him. Sister.
The Southeast Border Army is a law unto itself, feigning compliance with imperial orders. The Shanzigong Brigade commander is notoriously a rich wastrel. Although I am the inspector, I cannot control him at all. If I just find a way to provoke him, I will definitely die today.
Stop. I have important information that needs to be immediately reported to Commander Zhao of the Shanzi camp. Not now. Commander Zhao is currently feasting. No one is to disturb him. Raiders have launched a surprise attack. 300 soldiers are trapped inside the bunker. They have run out of water and food. I can wait. But can 300 soldiers afford to wait? Even if they can't wait, they must wait. Never mind 300 lives, even 3,000 or 30,000. You cannot at this time ruin the commander's good mood. I beg you. Please just announce it. We cannot let our brothers just die in vain. Are you refusing to listen? No one can disturb him at this moment. Commander, if I let you in, then I will be in trouble. You either wait here or go back immediately. Die along with your 300 soldiers.
Move aside.
Where did you pop out from this time? Is this old man offending the Grand Duke Jupiter today? Why did I run into these blind fools? Where are you, the lunatic who popped out? How dare you be so presumptuous? Just for that slap you just gave me, I will chop you down right now.
Her Majesty the Empress drinks a bit. Imperial Inspector of the Southeast with credentials. You want to chop me down now? Go ahead.
If you weren't my superior, today, I would certainly separate your head from your body.
I lost my token. Also just now I didn't register at the marching department. According to the laws of Great Qian, I am not your superior right now. Make your move. Why are you standing there stunned? Make your move. Don't have the guts. Then scram.
But Brigade General,
No matter how fast the Brigade General's blade is, my sword is not necessarily dull. If you dare to stop me again, I will chop you down right now.
what a great dance. Beauties, you are all the flesh of my heart.
Commander
The
Jack,
film
Southeastern
was
Border General.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Where did this bastard come from? Dare to run wild on my territory.
The newly appointed Imperial Inspector with credentials. I wonder if that's enough qualification to run wild and act crazy here before you.
You are Gu Cheng,
That is me.
Chancellor Qin long ago gave me instructions regarding you. I must certainly reward you well. I haven't gone looking for trouble with you, yet you instead have come to bring me misfortune.
Misfortune? It's more than just that, isn't it? I also smelled some foul stench. It makes people sick to their stomach.
Foul stench?
I was also very curious, tracing the source all the way. And only later did I discover that it was the Brigade General's conscience that had completely rotted away.
How dare you insult me?
300 soldiers are trapped by bandits marauders. Surrounded by danger, their lives hanging by a thread. You don't think about rescue, indulging in pleasure. Feel your own conscience. Hasn't it completely rotted away?
A mere 300 lives. They are this general's soldiers. If this general wants them to die, they must die. If this general wants them to live, only then are they qualified to live. Gu Cheng, this is not the imperial capital. Nor is it the supervisory office. This is the Shan Character Battalion. This place belongs to Zhao, running around here. I am the very law.
Are you threatening me?
Even if I chop you into pieces and feed you to the dogs, no one would dare to say a single word of objection.
Let me tell you. If I were afraid today, I wouldn't have appeared here. You think, devoid of conscience, sooner or later retribution will come. I've cursed enough. I feel satisfied. Come on, make your move.
Gu Cheng, Gu Cheng. I've long heard that you do not fear death. Seeing you today, it is indeed true. But don't you feel it's a waste?
How so?
You are now already the superintendent of envoys, an important court official, to die for a mere 300 common soldiers. Don't you think?
Mere. They are warriors. Warriors who protect the home and defend the nation. Without them charging on the front lines, where would you, terrorists, find your peace? Forget it. These principles meant for humans. If I tell them to a dog like you, you won't understand. If you want to kill or torture me, just do it.
The film was translated and
You all go out
narrated
first.
by M Media.
I've already spoken this much. Cut me down. What is the meaning of you kneeling before me?
Lord Gu possesses noble character and integrity. I, your subordinate, have been waiting far too long for someone like you.
What kind of trick are you playing?
When this subordinate officer first joined the military, I also had a heart full of passion. My purpose was to protect the home and defend the nation, but alas, the system here is utterly corrupt and chaotic. It cannot tolerate anyone who is different. In order to protect myself, this subordinate officer could only hide my true intentions, pretending to integrate with these scoundrels.
Are you saying you were pretending?
Precisely. This subordinate officer has always pretended to wallow in the mire with them. But in reality, behind the scenes, I was investigating their crimes. This is the result of this subordinate officer's efforts over the years. The crimes of all the generals on the southeastern border, their evidence of guilt, have all been meticulously recorded in detail. I implore Lord Gu to investigate clearly.
This is unbelievable. I didn't expect you, kid, with your thick eyebrows and big eyes, to actually be an undercover agent. If you have these things, why didn't you bring them out sooner?
This subordinate officer dared not. Whether it was the Imperial Commissioner who came before, or the Army Supervisor, they were all cut from the same cloth. Even you, Lord Gu. I tested repeatedly, before daring to open my heart.
Then what about them? 300 soldiers, trapped by the invaders. How do you explain that? Even if you were disguising yourself, there was no need for you to disregard their lives. Was there?
The lives of those 300 soldiers.
The film was
It's not that this subordinate
translated
officer didn't
and
want to save them.
narrated by
It's that I couldn't save
Media.
them. Someone.
Speak plainly. Don't hide anything.
Those 300 soldiers were a gift from the Grand Marshal to the invaders.
A gift. Are you referring to the Grand Marshal of the South? He is colluding with the invaders.
Dongying is a tiny place. Its country poor and its people weak. How could the invaders possibly challenge our great Qian? That is all because the Marshal harbors bandits to maintain his own importance.
Nonsense. You quickly lead troops to rescue the 300 officers and soldiers.
But what about the Marshal here?
If the sky falls down, your official will bear the responsibility.
Thank you, Marshal, for your assistance. With these 300 heads, I will have achieved a great merit. Here are 300,000 liang in silver notes. Please accept them, Marshal. Don't forget, besides these 300,000 liang, after taking down the bunker,
Gen Grand Marshal, Southeastern Border Grand Marshal.
all the spoils of war plundered from the villagers, I want half of it. No problem at all. Marshal, he holds the supervising censor's token. We simply cannot stop him. Useless trash. Get out now. Yes. Gu Cheng, even if you are the supervising censor, while I the Marshal am in the camp, you have no right to force your way in. This is a capital offense. I the Marshal can execute you right now.
Not allowing me, your official, to enter. Are you afraid I would catch you colluding secretly with bandits?
Do not slander me. He is just my friend, not a bandit.
Do you even believe what you are saying? Do the isolated and helpless 300 officers and soldiers believe you? Do those who die under the bandits' blades, the officers, soldiers, and common people, do they believe you? The 11th year of Zai, you colluded with bandits to plunder the court's military silver, 1 million lian. The 13th year of Zai, you provided intelligence to the bandits, resulting in the loss of 6,000 comrades. Do we still need to continue speaking about this?
Supervising censor Gu, why must you be so aggressive? Officials like you, I have seen many of them. Isn't it all just for money? Here are 100,000 liang in silver notes. It is more than the salary of supervising censor Gu. Supervising censor Gu, turn a blind eye and pretend this matter never happened. As for the future, we can all get rich together. Supervising censor Gu, you've never seen this much money, have you? Stop pretending to be a virtuous gentleman. Hurry up and take it. That's right. Supervising censor Gu, some matters, if they are not weighed, they won't even weigh for Liang. But once they are put on the scale, even 1,000 jin cannot hold them down. Just feign ignorance. It's better for everyone. You are quite sensible. This is good too. We can all together squeeze the profits out of those low-class commoners and share them together.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
This money, how did you obtain it? You know best in your hearts. This money is all the blood and tears of the common people. This money is all the departed souls and wrong spirits of the common people. I dare not accept it. Keep this money for yourselves. Use it to burn paper money at the grave.
Gu Cheng, are you so eager to die?
It is merely sacrificing thyself for righteousness.
Gu Chang, why must you be so stubborn and misguided? Officials, aren't they just trying to rake in money?
This official does not seek money.
Then what are you seeking?
To establish the heart for heaven and earth, to secure the destiny for the common people, to carry on the lost teachings of past sages, to establish peace for all generations to come.
Gu Chang, you are noble. You are remarkable. This master is a common man. I do not have such lofty ideals. What this master seeks is to be high above all, to make everyone serve as dogs beneath my feet.
A common man? A common man possesses conscience, and would not harm their compatriots. Nor would they prey upon the common people, much less would they harm other innocent beings. You are not a common man. You are simply a bastard.
Since you are so eager to die, then this master shall send you to your death. The Great Qian border army does not permit the existence of someone as arrogant as you. Guards. This man trespassed into the military camp, stealing secrets. He must be a spy for the enemies. Escort him outside the camp gate for this marshal, and execute him immediately. Yes.
Don't touch me. I will walk myself. Excellent. After all this effort, I can finally die. I refuse to believe that something else could possibly go wrong this time.
Execute him. Hold the blade.
Don't you come near.
Your subordinate is late. I apologize for alarming Your Excellency.
Wait, why are you here?
Narrated by M Media.
Your subordinate knows that Your Excellency possesses noble character and integrity, and would certainly not be tolerated by treacherous individuals. Therefore, I have been secretly protecting Your Excellency all along. Yesterday, regarding the matter Your Excellency discussed with Brigadier General Zhao, your subordinate was outside and heard everything. Your subordinate led men and overnight posted the evidence of the Zen and Grand Marshal's collusion with the enemy throughout the military camp. Now the soldiers of all divisions, turning against their command, are all willing to pledge loyalty to Your Excellency.
You are truly thoughtful.
Your Excellency overpraises me. This is what your subordinate ought to do.
All right. I can't die again.
Gu Chang is guilty of colluding with the enemy. Execute him immediately. This is the Grand General's order. Solid as a mountain. How dare you? Are you trying to rebel? Your Excellency is upright and incorruptible, a living sage. However, your Grand Marshal secretly colluded with the enemy. The evidence is solid as iron. Are you going to continue following that Grand Marshal and become traitorous officials who collude with the enemy, or forsake the darkness and turn toward the light? We only obey Lord Gu and follow his lead. My lord, the loyalty of the army is evident. The chance to reorganize the border army is right before our eyes. Please give the order, Your Excellency. 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 Please give the order, Your Excellency.
Go to the Grand Marshal's tent.
This Gu Chang is truly a stone in a latrine.
The
Smelly
film was
and hard.
translated and
Grand Marshal,
narrated
please calm
by
your
M
anger.
Media.
This Gu Chang is utterly foolish. He rejects immense fortune, insisting on choosing the path of death. No one can save him now. What is he anyway? That he dares to criticize and lecture me, the Marshal. I have been campaigning for 30 years, and I have never seen anyone so ignorant of death. Grand Marshal, there's no need to get angry over a dead man. We need to have a good talk about our future cooperation plans. The southeast is prosperous, full of Han people, fat sheep, crying out for. Are you done yet? Gu Chang, you are actually still alive. Didn't you long ago have your head cut off?
I wanted to die too. But I gave you the chance, and you were useless.
Who gave you the guts to point your blades at me, the Marshal, insulting your superior? Are you trying to rebel?
Marshal, the times have changed.
Put down your blades. Are your ears deaf? I told you to put down your blades. Grand Marshal, I think you don't need to waste any more breath. The officers and soldiers now only obey the orders of Lord Gu. What kind of bewitching potion did Gu Cheng pour down your throats? You are my soldiers, not Gu Cheng's retainers.
Do you know that they are your soldiers?
The film was translated.
Then why did you beat
and
and scold them,
narrated
physically
by
punish them,
Media.
and withhold their military pay, even using them as bargaining chips when dealing with bandits? Did you treat them as soldiers then? Seize him.
Gu Cheng, I must have been blind. If I had known this earlier, the first time I saw you, I should have personally cut you down.
Your soldiers have long resented you. Even without me, you would sooner or later die without a burial place.
Gu Cheng, you are too naive. Do you really think you can kill me? I am protected by Chancellor Qin, as long as I return to the imperial capital. Chancellor Qin only needs one word, and everything can be easily dismissed.
Who said I was going to escort you back to the capital? Do you know what this is? This is Adjutant General Zhao's roster given to me. The entire Southeast Border Army, from you the Grand Marshal of the South, down to the captains of every battalion, everyone who has violated the law, all have been recorded. This official will prosecute every single one of them.
Madman, you are simply insane. You actually want to purge all the officials. The law doesn't punish the masses. Don't you understand?
Just as you said, the Southeast Border Army is completely rotten. Only by taking drastic measures can it be thoroughly cured.
Foolish. If you do this, it will cause great chaos. You absolutely cannot bear the consequences.
Directly arresting people might cause unrest. But if I use your name to summon them for a meeting, then what of it? The task of sending the message, I will leave to you.
Your subordinate is duty-bound. Inspector Gu.
How else can you be dealt with? Your hands are stained with the blood of the great Qian people. Your crimes are monstrous, unpardonably evil. Your death is well-deserved.
Inspector Gu, please see the truth. You cannot kill me.
The film was translated
actually innocent.
and narrated by Media.
Innocent?
Yes. Great Qian is the celestial empire, blessed with talented people in spiritual land, far superior to our country by 100-fold. If the commander had not instigated me, even if I had 100 times the courage, I would absolutely not dare to invade even an inch of Great Qian. Inspector Gu, it was all his fault. I was forced. I have always advocated for peace and treated others kindly.
What a provocative remark. What a forced statement. What an advocate for peace and treating others kindly. This official is truly moved. Fine. Then I will not execute you by beheading today.
Thank you, Inspector Gu. Your great kindness and virtue, I will never forget. When I return, I will definitely erect a shrine of merit for Inspector Gu and worship day and night.
You thanked me too soon. This official only said I wouldn't behead you. I didn't say I wouldn't kill you. For a shameless person like you, merely executing you by beheading is too easy. I will have you torn apart by 5 horses, using your blood to comfort the souls of the great Qian people in heaven.
My lord, everything has been properly arranged. Tonight at the high hour, all officers and generals who violated the law will rush here. By then, they will be fish in a jar. Lambs waiting to be slaughtered.
Good. Tonight at the high hour, this official will be right here to give the Southeast Border Army a complete, thorough blood change.
I truly don't know why the master summoned us today. What is the matter? Our commander has business dealings with the Woku. Most likely there is a result. That old man is eating meat. We few brothers will get our share of the benefits. Today we are going to get rich again. The marshal arrives. The marshal is here. Grand Marshal, what is going on?
The Grand Marshal of Zhenan was deeply favored by the imperial court, yet failed to diligently serve the nation. Instead, he colluded with bandits and thieves, bringing disaster upon the nation and its people.
The
Now that
film
his
was
crimes have come to light, he was
translated
sentenced to
and
execution for his
narrated by
crimes. As for the rest of you, you are all the Grand Marshal's accomplices, aiding the tyrant. Your evil deeds are manifest. It is also time for your own actions to pay the price.
Supervisor Gu, are you insane? Leave a path open when doing things, so we can face each other later. Supervisor Gu, don't push things too far.
This official's actions are all in accordance with the laws of Great Qian. I will absolutely not wrongly accuse an innocent person, nor will I let a wicked person go free. The one who pushed things too far is not me. It is yourselves.
We are all the backbone of the Southeast Border Army. If we all die here tonight, then the Southeast Border will surely fall into chaos. That's right. If the Southeast Border falls into chaos, countless casualties will occur then. You, this supervisor, are destined to be infamous for 10,000 years.
This official advises you all not to be so arrogant. What do you think you are? The Southeast Border Army without you, will it really collapse then? That is truly a huge joke.
According to the Lord's instructions, your subordinate has already drafted a list. On it are all good soldiers. It is just that these past years, they have been suppressed by these beasts, and have never been promoted.
Did you hear that? This official is already prepared. Today you are executed. Immediately someone will take up the post. The Southeast Border Army will not collapse. This official has said all that needs to be said. I ask all of you to face your deaths. Restore to my Southeast Border Army a bright and clear world.
Gu Cheng, you act recklessly. You will die a terrible death. Chancellor Qin will surely flay your skin and pull out your tendons to avenge this blood feud for us. Facing imminent death, yet still spouting nonsense here. You bunch of beasts. Combined are not even worth a single hair on Lord Gu's body. Lord's military order. Execute. Reporting to the Lord, the Grand Marshal of Zenin and all his accomplices have all been executed.
Very good. There are 3 more matters I need you to handle.
Please, Lord, give your orders. Your subordinate is duty-bound.
First, notify all the officers who fled to immediately take up their posts at the fastest possible speed to reconstruct the framework of the Southeast Border Army. Anyone who resists shall be executed first, 10 reported later. Everything must prioritize stabilizing military morale. Second, confiscate the property of the Grand Marshal of Zenin and all his partisans. Confiscate all assets and exterminate the entire clan. The wealth acquired shall be used as military pay and distributed to every single ordinary soldier.
Your Excellency is brilliant. Employing 2 methods simultaneously, combining grace and might, the Southeast Border Army will definitely not fall into chaos. May I ask your Excellency about this third matter?
This third matter concerns the bandits. The bandit leader has already been drawn and quartered. This moment is precisely when the group is without a leader. It is a once in 1,000 years perfect opportunity.
Your Excellency
The
means
film was translated
Who violates
and
our great
narrated by
Qian shall be punished
media.
even if far away. Mobilize the elite troops. Travel light and swiftly. Strike 1,000 li away. We must annihilate the bandits in a single battle.
your subordinate obeys the command.
My beloved ministers, do you have anything else to report? If there is nothing else, then dismiss the court.
Report. 800 Li urgent dispatch.
Turlin has mobilized troops again.
Great victory in the southeast. The bandits have been completely wiped out.
This is indeed good news. Issue an imperial decree, summoning the Grand Marshal of Shannan to the capital to receive his reward.
The Grand Marshal is already dead.
What?
Supervisor Gu incited a rebellion, executing the Grand Marshal of Zenin and the generals of the border army. How could this be?
How dare he?
Gucheng, oh Gucheng, how can you cause trouble everywhere you go? How can I protect you this time?
Your Majesty, inciting a rebellion is tantamount to treason. Gucheng cannot be spared.
What Prime Minister Qin said, I already know. But Minister Gu is not that kind of person. Why don't we wait for him to return and offer an explanation?
The evidence against Gucheng is conclusive. Granting him death is sufficient. Why the need to delay? Could it be? Could your majesty intend to cover up the wrongdoing?
Your Majesty, please judge fairly. Your Majesty, please judge fairly. Lord Gu has arrived.
Announce him quickly.
Gu Cheng, you have committed such a grave crime. Do you still have the face to return? If I were you, on the way here, I would have ended my own life.
Why are your bones so hard? When you previously gave Turlin land and paid indemnity, I truly didn't see.
You... I will not argue with you this. Man who is about to die. Your Majesty, didn't you want to hear this fellow's explanation? This fellow is right before your eyes. This old subject wishes to see what reasons an imperial envoy who deliberately incited rebellion has left to continue living.
Gu Cheng, quickly tell Prime Minister Qin why you incited rebellion and executed the Grand Marshal of Shenan. What was the reason? If you just give me one reason, I will certainly do my utmost to mediate for you.
The Grand Marshal of the South, he secretly colluded with bandits, and the border generals were all in cahoots. As your subject and imperial envoy, it is natural for me to eliminate traitors for the country.
Even as an imperial envoy, you must abide by the laws of our great Qian. Who authorized you to incite the rebellion? And who authorized you to execute the Grand Marshal?
The military situation was urgent, and the rebellion was unavoidable.
Silver tongue. Do you think these clichés of yours can absolve you of your crime?
Chancellor Qin truly is measuring a gentleman's heart with the mind of a petty man. I have never thought of escaping punishment. Your Majesty, your subject acted for good reason. But inciting rebellion is already a great taboo. If others follow suit, the consequences will be endless. Your subject is willing to die to preserve the dignity of the laws of our great Qian.
Minister Gu.
Your Majesty,
The film was translated and
Gu Cheng has
narrated
already
by
confessed to his
ME.
crime. What are we waiting for? In this old subject's opinion, he should be dragged out of the hall immediately, and outside the palace gate, beaten to death with random blows.
We request Your Majesty execute Gu Cheng by caning.
How can this be done?
We request Your Majesty execute Gu Cheng by caning.
Minister Gu.
We request Your Majesty execute Gu Cheng by caning.
Enough. Since your Majesty finds dragging him out troublesome, Your Majesty, the instruments of torture are ready. We only await your command.
Your Majesty need not say more. It is merely death by caning. Come on. It's finally done. I'm about to return to the 21st century, to live a life of debauchery.
Lord Gu, I never thought you would come to this. Execute him.
Wait.
Who dares roar in the Golden Imperial Hall, obstructing the execution?
No. Could they be here to save me?
Your Majesty, your humble servant is a follower of Lord Gu. Regarding the matter of the Southeast Border Army, your humble servant has always followed Lord Gu closely. Lord Gu acted with fervent passion, absolutely without any selfish motive. If it weren't for Lord Gu, the Southeast Border Army would still be in utter chaos today. This person is a commoner from the Southeast. He can also prove everything. Your Majesty, I can prove it. If it weren't for Lord Gu, everyone in our village might have died at the hands of the bandits. Lord Gu is a good official. He is an upright and benevolent official.
Ridiculous. The two of you. One is a partisan of Gu Cheng, and the other is a commoner of unknown identity. Just the two of you. Think you can represent the people of the South?
Your Majesty, I have brought the petition of the common people. These millions of common people in the Southeast, 9 times out of 10, are on this petition of the masses.
The film was translated
And pressed their fingerprints.
narrated by M Media.
I beg the Imperial Court, listen to the people of Southeast. Heartfelt wishes. Great Kian cannot be without. Lord Gu, Chancellor Qin, Your Majesty, this is the will of the people.
A scene of the masses petitioning like this. This is the first time I have seen it.
Do not speak to this chancellor about the will of the people. This chancellor only knows one principle. Gu Cheng, he has committed a serious crime against the imperial court. Today he must die.
Fortunately, this old man Chin is still reliable. Hurry and kill me. Don't delay. Delays breed trouble.
Why are you standing there stunned? Strike.
Stop!
Where did a cunning girl come from? This is the Golden Imperial Hall, not a vegetable market. It is not your turn, one by one, to cause trouble here.
Why is there another one backstabbing?
I have come here, also representing the will of the people. In my hand, there is also a petition of the masses.
Another mass petition surprise?
Back then, hundreds of thousands of Han people were stranded in Turlan, serving as slaves, treated worse than pigs and dogs. It was Lord Gu who brought us out, allowing us to gain a new life. What I hold is everyone's blood petition.
Blood petition.
Even blood is involved now. It is real. Lord Gu, while in charge of the supervisory office, forcefully executed the Marquis of Yongin, upholding justice, shaking the capital. This is the petition of the masses from the capital's residents. It's real. The petition of the masses from the capital is also here, earnestly requesting the imperial court to show mercy and pardon Lord Gu.
Wicked commoners. Every single one of you is a wicked commoner.
Justice resides naturally in the hearts of the people. Chancellor Qin cannot monopolize power.
Isn't the petition of the masses supposed to be very rare? How is it that when it comes to me, they are almost being sold wholesale?
Yanmen Dao, Imperial Capital City, Southeast Border Army. Millions of common people, eagerly anticipating. We implore your majesty. We implore Chancellor Qin. We implore the Imperial Court
The film was translated
consider deeply.
and
Chancellor
narrated by
Qin,
M
the will
Media.
of the people is paramount. It cannot be reversed. I believe it would be wise to go with the flow. And pardon Minister Gu.
Your Majesty, this statement is incorrect. The will of the people is like smoke, but the law of the state is like a mountain. How can we, for the sake of the illusory will of the people, disregard the law of the state? That also makes sense. Today this chancellor will make my stance clear here. Whether it is 3 petitions of the masses, or 30 petitions, or 300 petitions, even if it were 300 million, I will still kill Gu Cheng today.
That's right. Old man Chin, you are an arrogant and tyrannical official. How can you be intimidated by the will of the people? Hurry up and chop me down. This young master will enjoy bliss sooner if I die sooner.
Prime Minister Qin disregards the people's will. Then what about the official support? Does Prime Minister Qin care?
What do you mean?
Lord Gu possesses unparalleled integrity. The censorate all take Lord Gu as their role model. If Lord Gu dies, the censorate will all turn into corrupt officials.
A mere censorate. If it's gone, it's gone. Do you think this can threaten this Prime Minister?
The censorate cannot enter the side of Prime Minister Qin. I wonder if the 100,000 border troops in the southeast can make Prime Minister Qin look sideways.
You also intend to threaten this Prime Minister?
I wouldn't call it a threat. This general merely wishes to inform Prime Minister Qin. If Lord Gu dies, the 100,000 border troops in the southeast will certainly raise an army to purge the ruler's corrupt officials.
You all for the sake of this fellow Gu Cheng. The Southeast Border Army openly rebels. Do you believe? Based solely on the words you just spoke, I can immediately exterminate your 9 generations of kin.
Prime Minister Qin, Prime Minister Chin, Turlin, and Great Kian, the reason they are able to maintain peace is because my elder brother respects the spirit of my husband. If my husband dies, the peace treaty will naturally be broken. Today, you want to kill my husband. We won't stop you, but I swear to heaven, if my husband dies, I will immediately set off. Return to Turlin, personally lead troops to attack Great Kian, march straight into the imperial capital, and kill every member of your prime minister's residence.
The petition of 10,000 people. The censorate. The Southeast Border Army. And now there is one more. You, a Turlin princess. Every single one of you. Are you trying to defy the natural order?
The film was translated and
Gu Cheng.
narrated by M Media.
You are quite skilled at inciting people.
A righteous cause gains much support, an unrighteous cause gains little support. Lord Gu is a true gentleman. Naturally, one call brings 100 responses.
Gu Cheng. Your ability to incite people. This Prime Minister views you with new respect. So many people are fiercely loyal to you.
I didn't expect that so many people could jump out and stab me in the back.
Fine. Since so many people are pleading for you, then this Prime Minister will show leniency and spare your life. If there is a next time, you certainly won't have such good luck.
Don't stop, old man. The national law is as solid as a mountain. Law enforcement must be strict and impartial. You should stick to it a little longer.
Gu Cheng, do not push your luck too far.
I told you, you should usually take good care of yourself. Don't fail to kill me and end up dying of anger yourself.
Minister Gu, why are you still lying down? Hurry up and get up.
Lord, you have worked hard.
It's nothing not worth mentioning. Just 2 inches short. I almost succeeded in dying. My heart feels terrible.
Your Excellency, although today's crisis is resolved, Chancellor Qin is still here. He will never admit defeat. That's right, Your Excellency. Open attacks are easy to dodge, but hidden arrows are hard to guard against. Your Excellency must proceed with caution.
Chancellor Qin, don't make me wait too long.
Outrageous. That fellow surnamed Gu, I swear we cannot coexist under the same sky. If I do not kill you, I the Chancellor swear I am not a man.
Lord Chancellor, please calm your anger. Your subordinate believes, if we wish to kill Gu Cheng, there is only one way now.
Speak.
Change the dynasty. Lord Chancellor, rest assured, before your subordinate came, I already dismissed everyone nearby. There will absolutely be no eavesdroppers.
Elaborate.
Gu Cheng's wings are now fully grown.
The film was translated
He is no longer the
and narrated by
minor
M
official he
Media.
once was. Regarding Her Majesty, it is clear she intends to rely heavily on Gu Cheng, allowing him to rival the Lord Chancellor.
I the Chancellor know this.
Gu Cheng, this man, appears reckless on the surface, but is actually unfathomable. If we let this continue, I fear the balance of power will reverse, and the Lord Chancellor will never have a chance to recover. Therefore, you must take advantage of the absolute advantage we currently hold and cut the knot swiftly by directly launching a coup d'etat. First kill the Emperor, then kill Gu Cheng, and subsequently purge Gu Cheng's faction.
What about afterward? The Southeastern Border Army is a serious hidden danger.
Soldiers, they merely seek titles for their wives and sons, and a few more duke and marquis titles. Appeasing them will suffice.
Princess Turlin. She has deep feelings for that fellow surnamed Gu.
As for Turlin, that is even simpler. At worst, we can give them half the country.
Fine. Just as you said. Give it to them. When I the Chancellor ascend the throne later, I will take it back. Right now. Arrange it immediately. Tomorrow, I want to see that fellow surnamed Gu and that foolish emperor. Bleed in the imperial court.
Yes.
At the execution ground today, Chancellor Chin's reputation was utterly ruined. I wonder what kind of open scheme he will use next to harm Gu Cheng.
Your Majesty, you need not worry too much. It is simply a matter of meeting soldiers with generals and blocking water with earth. Lord Gu! Good fortune favors the virtuous. Your Majesty, this is the tribute sent by the Imperial Guard.
You may withdraw.
Yes.
Tomorrow, Prime Minister Chin will summon the court.
Chancellor Chin is truly lawless, monopolizing court affairs. I endured it. Wearing a sword and shoes in court, I endured it. Now he even dares to force the palace.
Your Highness need not worry about this servant. This servant believes this is a good thing. Recently,
The film was
Lord Gu has been
translated
traveling
and
far and wide,
narrated by
not only
M.
reducing the Prime Minister's influence, but also gathering a group of talented and extraordinary individuals. Prime Minister Chin can no longer dominate everything.
Minister Gu is indeed my lucky star.
Prime Minister Chin forcing the Emperor's hand is tantamount to the final decisive battle. We have General Hu as a hidden piece. Your Majesty stands in an invincible position. We can seize this opportunity to execute Prime Minister Chin and eliminate the rebellious faction.
Then let us have the decisive battle.
Your Majesty, yesterday in the Prime Minister's residence's backyard suddenly appeared a luminous pearl. This old official believes this is a blessing bestowed by heaven, thus predicting that our great Qian dynasty will flourish forever.
Such a thing happened?
This is a divine object bestowed by heaven. This old official dared not keep it privately, and thus presents it to your Majesty.
This is clearly a stone.
Your Majesty, please do not joke with this old official. This luminous pearl is crystal clear, entirely without any flaw. It truly is a rare treasure in the world.
Perfectly round and auspicious, radiating immense light. I have never seen such a perfect, luminous pearl.
Your Majesty, since you cannot see clearly, then I invite all of you to take a look for Her Majesty. Is what this Prime Minister holds a worthless stone or a priceless luminous pearl?
That must be the luminous pearl. So beautiful. Naturally, it is a luminous pearl.
Prime Minister Chin is cunning and treacherous. This is the final test before forcing the Emperor's hand. It is a pity that all the civil and military officials in court are spineless cowards.
This old bastard has started playing the game of pointing to a deer and calling it a horse.
Lord Gu, what do you think? Is the luminous pearl in this Prime Minister's hand excellent or not?
Extremely excellent.
You think so too? Then may I ask, where is its excellence?
Its excellence lies precisely in the fact that Prime Minister Chin and all the high officials in court are nothing short of blind men with open eyes.
How dare you? You insult this Prime Minister, and you insult all the civil and military officials in court.
So what? Am I wrong? A mere broken stone is treated as a rare treasure. If that's not being blind with open eyes, what is it?
Lord Gu, cease your reckless talk. Prime Minister Qin controls the central government, governing the realm. How vast is his knowledge? Since Prime Minister Qin says, this is a luminous pearl, then it is a luminous pearl. Talk of a small stone is utterly baseless nonsense.
Whatever he says, it is so. If he were too far, would you treat it as a coveted treasure?
You are presumptuous, as a high-ranking official of the court. Every word and deed represents the dignity of the great Qian. How can your speech be so vulgar?
Chancellor Qin wants something refined. Is that so? Fine. I happen to have a couplet that I want to give to you all. 1 to 3 4 5 6 7. Filial piety, fraternity, loyalty, trustworthiness, propriety, righteousness, integrity.
What is the meaning of this?
1 to 3 4 5 6 7. What is missing?
Eight.
Yes,
The film was translated
You forget it.
and narrated by M.
You.
and there is the second line of the couplet. Filial piety, fraternity, loyalty, trustworthiness, propriety, righteousness, integrity. What is lacking?
Shame.
Clever. Not only do you forget 8, you are also shameless.
Gu Cheng. Do you truly believe that the last time I did not have you beaten to death means I, the Chancellor, have no way to deal with you? Is that why you are so fearless?
Every word I have spoken, every sentence, comes from a sense of public duty. If Chancellor Qin wishes to charge me with a crime, I await your command. Chancellor Qin, what trump card do you have? Hurry up and use it. I can't wait.
Very well. Jinwu guards. Jianyu guards, where are you?
Without an imperial summons, bringing swords into the court hall, what are you trying to do? Retreat immediately.
Your Majesty, please stop wasting your breath. They are all my men. They only obey the Chancellor's command.
The Jianyu guards and the Jinwei guards are my imperial guards. Without an imperial decree, they are forbidden from entering the court hall. You privately mobilized them. Are you attempting treason?
Your Majesty, you are mistaken. It is not this old subject who seeks treason. It is you who must abdicate the throne. After today, the world will receive a special imperial decree. Empress Mudong Kinglin is of meager virtue and shallow talent, unfit for the heavy responsibility. Therefore, she will transfer the throne by abdication to Chancellor Qin Wang. The new emperor ascends the throne. A general amnesty is declared across the land, and all under heaven celebrate together.
Chancellor. No. Your Majesty is wise. Why are you all standing there stunned? Hurry up and pay respects to the new emperor. Long live the emperor.
So this is Chancellor Qin's trump card. A palace coup. What a grand scheme. I like it. If I manage to survive this time, then there would truly be no justice in the world.
Rise, my beloved officials.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I, the Chancellor. No. I, the Emperor. The first thing I will do upon ascending the throne is to rectify the court administration. Purge the corrupt officials and restore to the court an atmosphere of integrity and uprightness. And the greatest of these corrupt officials is you. Gu Cheng, do you admit your guilt?
Gu Cheng. His Majesty is speaking to you. Are you deaf?
Your Majesty. Which Your Majesty? I only recognize the Empress of Great Shan. I am not one of you lot. Shameless rebellious subjects, whose Your Majesty is a dog thief.
Gu Cheng, I will give you one last chance. Either kneel and confess your crimes to His Majesty and beg for mercy, or this general will directly use a sword and let your blood splatter the hall.
You bunch of rebellious subjects and traitors, deceiving the sovereign and defying superiors, plotting to seize power and usurp the throne, have the nerve to ask me to confess my guilt. That is the biggest joke in the world.
Minister Gu's bones are always this hard that I can have such a subject. How fortunate I am.
Old teeth. If you want a confession, I have none to give. I'll send you a sack. If you want it, take it. However, you had better hang it right here in the Golden Imperial Hall, so that I can personally watch you, you bunch of bastards, and see exactly how you are reduced to ashes and smoke.
My dynasty will endure for all eternity, while you will be the one reduced to ashes and smoke.
Endure for all eternity. You must be dreaming a pipe dream. Your short-lived dynasty, if it can survive more than 100 days, then heaven must be blind.
By M. Media.
I do not want to hear his dog-like words anymore. Execute him.
Gu Cheng, I will send you on your way. Remember, in your next life, don't let your bones be so hard again, or they will be smashed to pieces.
Gu Cheng cannot die.
Woman, I thought you were the Empress. Who dare stop me today? I dare block you.
No way, he still won't die. Brother, are you messing with me?
General Hu, have you gone mad? Who gave you the audacity to act so recklessly here?
This general is perfectly sober. Rebellious subjects and traitors, everyone has the right to execute them. Your Majesty has been startled. Lord Gu has been startled.
Why? I treated you well. Give me a reason.
You want a reason? This general will give you a reason. From the very beginning, I was always a person of Her Majesty the Empress. Acting upon the command of Her Majesty the Empress, I was lurking by your side.
You hid yourself quite deeply.
For so many years, staying by your side. This general witnessed too much. Your disregard for human life, and your absolute power. This general was once desperate. Believing Great Qian was beyond saving. That the sky was about to darken. Fortunately, Lord Gu was here. Lord Gu, you are a true hero. You are the light that illuminates Great Qian. Please accept this bow from your general.
That's right. I have never met an exceptional man like Lord Gu. General Hu, give the sword to Minister Gu.
Yes.
Minister Gu, today I shall grant you a special privilege, allowing you to kill a man in the Golden Hall. The entanglement between you and Prime Minister Qin shall be resolved by you personally.
Your subject accepts the decree. Old man, do you have any last words?
Gu Chen, I admit defeat today. However, you will not come to a good end either. Putting aside everything else, do you think the Empresses and brothers are easy to deal with?
The late Emperor extensively enfeoffed the various regional lords, and their power has grown day by day. Now, the tail is already too big to wag the dog.
For many years, why have the various vassal kings been so obedient? Do you think they fear the imperial court? Do they fear the Empress? They fear this old man. They fear me, the Prime
film was
Minister.
Translated and narrated
As long
by
as I am here for one day, I suppress them for one day, and they dare not rebel. If I fall today, the golden hoop placed upon their heads will be gone. 3 years, and all the regional lords will rebel.
Do you truly believe that?
If I die, then the vassal kings will rise. If the vassal kings rise, then Great Qian will perish. My single life can bring the entire realm of Great Qian down with it. It is worth it.
You overestimate yourself, don't you? They are merely petty vassal kings. They cannot shake the foundation of Great Qian.
Gu Chen, I know you are not afraid of death. But the affairs of the world are vast and mighty. It is not something one person can turn around alone.
Prime Minister Qin, have you heard of the Edict of Grace?
What is the Edict of Grace?
Does Lord Gu have a brilliant plan to deal with all the vassal kings in the realm?
Minister Gu, speak quickly. I am listening.
The position of the vassal kings is hereditary and perpetual. If the old vassal king dies, then the legitimate eldest son inherits. What if we break this rule?
Lord, please elaborate in detail.
Your Majesty only needs to issue an imperial decree. If a vassal king dies, all his sons may inherit the title of king. The manpower within the vassal state, resources and land can all be divided equally.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
A brilliant plan.
Once the Edict of Grace is issued, all the states in the realm, the people's hearts will surely desire change.
In that case, the more the fiefdoms are divided, the smaller their power becomes. They will be unable to contend with the imperial court. How could this old man not have thought of such a strategy?
Minister Gu, you are truly a gift from heaven. The Qilin talent bestowed upon us.
I just want to tell some people not to be so self-important. You are simply not important. Without you, Great Qian will not perish. It will only become more prosperous.
Minister Gu, this is truly a fatal blow to the spirit. To run into Minister Gu, Prime Minister Qin can only be considered unlucky.
Gu Cheng, your heart is truly malicious.
Prime Minister, rest in peace on your journey.
I demand you accompany me in death.
Old villain, facing imminent death. You dare commit violence.
Minister Gu, are you alright?
I'm fine. Old Chin, I told you to take good care of your health, but you wouldn't listen. You are so weak. Who can you possibly kill with a chop?
It's good that Minister Gu is fine. 10,000 Prime Ministers Qin cannot compare to a single hair of Gu Chang. Prime Minister Qin Wang committed the grave crime of treason, showed no remorse, and even attempted to assault a high-ranking official of the court. His crime warrants execution. Immediately drag him out to the Meridian Gate and execute him by slow slicing. His entire clan shall be executed. All his associates shall be imprisoned. The supervisory censorate shall personally investigate this matter. All those found guilty shall be punished severely and harshly.
Gu Cheng, the old man, should have, the first day I saw you, used every means necessary to grind your bones to dust. Gu Cheng.
Walk quickly. Get out quickly. Hurry up and leave.
Today's incident. Thanks to the two beloved ministers, otherwise the consequences would have been unimaginable. When we govern the court, rewards and punishments are clearly defined. Attendant.
Your Majesty, your servant is here.
Draft an imperial decree for us, general, who has rendered meritorious service. Promote him to general, who conquers the West first rank, and grant him the title of Duke of Stabilizing the Nation.
Your subject thanks your Majesty for your great grace.
As for Minister Gu. Minister Gu, we hereby specially confer upon you the title of King of a different surname. You need not bow when seeing us. The title shall be hereditary and perpetual, sharing longevity with the nation. Furthermore, we appoint you as the Sage Master of Great Jian, a model for all scholars under heaven. Henceforth in matters of court and state, we still require you to share our burdens.
What the hell? I just wanted to court death. How did I end up becoming the highest ranking official?
Your Majesty, Minister Gu has arrived. The palace maids around. Your servants have all dismissed them.
You did well, you may withdraw.
Your Majesty summoned me late at night. Do you have any instructions?
There is indeed something we need Minister Gu's help with.
Your Majesty, please speak. As long as your subject is capable, I will certainly not decline.
Minister Gu, do you not feel that our great hall is somewhat empty? For so many years, Prime Minister Qin controlled the government, enduring humiliation and bearing heavy burdens, had not considered the matter of heirs. Now, Prime Minister Qin has been executed. The world is at peace.
The film was
We
translated and narrated
must
by
consider
M Media.
the matter of the successor.
What your Majesty says is reasonable. Having no heir is a major issue. It is indeed necessary to have the Ministry of Rights expedite arrangements to fill the imperial harem for your Majesty.
You truly are a block of wood. We have said so much. Why do you not understand? Since we have encountered a man like you. Which other man is there who can catch our eye? If you do not help us, who should we turn to?
This seems inappropriate, doesn't it?
What is inappropriate about this? No matter what today, you must help us bear a child. Minister, who do you think? We and your family's Princess Terlin. Who is more beautiful?
Both are beautiful, both are beautiful. No, no, no. Your Majesty is more beautiful.